Good morning, Wapanapano. Janet Gonzales. Now today is Saturday, so it's been Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 9 days ago since I did chemotherapy. So when it gets to this point for me, it's as if I don't even do chemotherapy, because I don't know, just whatever the effects are, the downer effects have passed. And then hopefully all the residue garbage that the chemo is killing has been flushed out of my system properly by drinking lots of water and I did a lot of fiber this time. I have water to drink. Well, I already been drinking my water. So I'll just fill this back up. And I really encourage you guys to drink at least one glassful of distilled water first thing in the morning. Do not drink distilled water all day long, just the first thing in the morning. To suck your kidneys out. You need to clean them kidneys out. They've been working hard for you all night while you've been sleeping. You know, maybe you get up a few times and go to the washroom if your pee is very strong. This is one thing that I keep forgetting to tell you guys why I keep stressing this. Is one time, the very first chemo treatment, I got a bad backache. And the part that I left out about the bad backache, it was so bad that I was crawling that when I did go to the washroom and go pee, my pee was so hot, it was bleeding, and it burnt the skin on my legs. It was that hot because I did not drink enough water because they were like, well, you need to drink a little bit more water. So I just drank one glass more water. I didn't know they meant like drink a gallon. Drink at least another, like 2 quarts of water before you go to chemotherapy. So when the second day of after, like the next day after chemo, your pee is so smoking hot that it's burning the skin on your legs, making your bladder bleed, making your kidneys shut down. It's crazy. That's why I'm always saying you gotta drink water. You can't just do it for one chemo treatment. You gotta do it every single time. You gotta do it the whole time. Don't ever quit. As soon as you start getting a little dehydrated, dehydration, it's not that easy to turn around. If you really get into being dehydrated, if you're throwing up, if you have diarrhea, if your kidneys are working and you are going a good amount of pee, pretty soon you're running out of fluids if you're not replenishing them. So don't let that happen to you. I'm always like, whatever I'm telling you guys, I've learned it from my bad experiences because I did everything wrong at least once. So, if you can go around it, some things you can go around, some things you got to go through. It's like once you catch cancer, and then you kind of got to go through it. You got to get rid of it. But the side effects, as you're going through it, you don't have to have all these crazy side effects. So that's why we're drinking this water, so that we don't burn our kidneys out, so we don't let our kidneys shut down, so we don't burn our lining of our bladder out with all these chemicals and burn the skin off your legs when you're going to pee. Maybe if you're a guy, the skin ain't coming off your legs, but it's coming out of somewhere, and it ain't gonna feel good. So especially if you do end up with some hot pee, do not get scared to go to the bathroom. That's the only thing that's going to cure you is going to the bathroom. So you really need to chug a gallon of water, and like get that pee to cool off. It's like boiling water, and the way you're going to cool it off is pouring some cold water in there. So you need to cool that off. You need to get some good fresh distilled water going through them kidneys. So I'm going to say that every single time I do one of these videos because water is the most critical step of this whole entire process is loving your water, not your pop. Do not drink pop. Do not drink pop. Don't drink diet pop. Pop is just not a good product for you at this point in your life. Pop may have even contributed to getting you to here where you're at today. So just get the pop out of your diet. Replace your pop with a great little spark. Oh, You could have a little caffeine in here. It's not a carbonated drink. It's not an empty drink. Oh, Coke Zero. Yeah, right. Zero is nothing in it for you. Nothing in it for anybody. It's zero because it's not good for anything. Zero, nilch, nothing. But if you get yourself a Spark, and it's an energy drink, but it's all the vitamins that you need to properly coat your nerves so that your mind can make good transmissions. If you're a caffeine addict like I am, there's a little bit of caffeine in here. If you can't have caffeine, then and it makes you all jittery or whatever, some people that used to do drugs, Spark gives them too many memories of the drugs because it's that boost of energy from like some drugs like crack, like when people used to smoke crack. I know that my friends that were crackheads, the Spark makes them a little jittery. I don't know if you would get over that jitteriness over time or if you could deal with it without it leading you to get into trouble. But Spark is not to me because I've never done any kind of drugs that speeded me up. This Spark makes me feel awake. And that is all it does for me is it makes me feel awake. It makes my mind more alert. It gives my whole body and brain more energy. It kept me from getting neuropathy because my fingertips did not die. Well, my fingernails look a little rough because we were digging in the garden yesterday. Well, they're still kind of dirty. But that's what Spark does for me. It makes me feel good just holding it in my hand. So it's a good product to get addicted to, I think. Dr. Schultz Super Meal. Have this for energy. This doesn't, I don't know if it has some caffeine in it. It doesn't talk about caffeine anywhere. But this is a different sort of boost to energy. This is real food. This is not extracts. This is the actual real food ground to a powder. Some of it's still in the seeds and nuts form. You gotta put it in the blender. This is not one that you're gonna drink, and I think that there's things that are in there that are too hard to chew. So we'll make this super meal shake today because I want to have one. This is something that is extremely good for energy. Really easy to digest. Good to build your blood back. I got some manuka oil from Young Living. I'm going to put it in my diffuser. Oh, if you're oh, did you get down your back okay?
Yeah, we had like coffee last night. And then while I was waiting, a bird pooed on your car.
What song are you? Oh, it's nice. You got my car food on.
What? Takes videos of me.
Come on, Giselle, you want to say hi?
Puppy love.
Puppy love.
Bring her.
That's pretty touch.
Huh? Yeah. Go to Crystal.
Catch me in the drive-thru.
I'll get up.
What's up with it, George? This isn't about you getting free burger cake. You guys are supposed to be getting healthy here.
Yeah, don't put that in the video. Oh yeah, but while I was waiting for her to put it on your car, so I went and washed the windshield.
Oh. Come on. You should wash the whole car.
I know, but I just said that and I was scared to go through the thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's right.
I'll wait for you for that one now.
So this is Courtney, just got her driver's license, so she's doing little driving things here and there.
Yeah, this is I just started. I didn't legally drive before this.
Legally driving. She used to be driving all over the place before without a license. At least now she's legal. Just kidding, right, Courtney? Just kidding. So we're going to take some D essentials. Sometimes you're low on your vitamin D. We're going to ignore George over there. He always gets on my case when I do things wrong with Courtney. He's like the big brother. Mushrooms, diffraction. Um, this is tremella mushrooms. I get these from Shoko. You could be in my video. That's okay, Courtney. I don't care. It's not a big deal. People live here. This is chaga mushroom. Another Shoko. Shoko does the mushrooms. Dr. Black, he does mushrooms too. He recommends Rashiki mushroom. So I'm just taking 2 of each mushroom right now that I have on the counter. And I have some Coriolis. Each one of these, they're anti-tumoral, anti-inflammatory. If you think about a mushroom, it's always growing on some dead stuff. So I'm hoping that what mushrooms do in your system is gather up all them dead cancer cells and bring them out. Attack and kill some cancer cells of their own and bring them out too.
You want some of this delicious, healthy omelet milk? I emphasize the healthy.
Yes, I have some. I'm gonna make a shake, but so we have maitake mushroom in the liquid form. Oh, they're so good. Uh-huh.
Actually, I'm putting mushrooms in this.
Oh, so she's making us an omelet. She's gonna put some mushrooms in it.
What do I get? Portobello?
Some portobello mushrooms. Baby fellas. And we're gonna have some catalyst. Catalyst is from Avocare. Catalyst protects your muscles. It's branched chain amino acids. You want to keep your strength up. You know, if you're like on some low diet where you're not really being able to eat that much. If you don't eat enough food and enough protein, then your body will start burning your muscles as fuel. If your body starts burning your muscles as fuel, you'll lose weight, but you won't have a lot of strength, and you'll have still your fat because your body preserves what's cheap. What's cheap to keep is the fat. What's expensive to keep is the muscles. So the first thing it will do is use the muscles as fuel and save the fat because you really don't got to feed fat that much as you got to feed muscles. So the catalyst, if you're on a low diet, if you're just not able to eat much, you could protect your muscles by taking some catalyst supplement. You could protect your muscles by doing your L-glutamine. I don't have an actual container with the L-glutamine label on it because I gave my jug away, but I kept some in a canning jar. So the L-glutamine, you just put it in warm water, it will dissolve, it grows your cells back really fast. So when you're doing chemo that kills all your cells, you swish your mouth with the L-glutamine, spit that out, make some fresh L-glutamine, and then drink that to heal. I just never swallow stuff I swish around in my mouth. It's just, to me, it's disgusting. To you, maybe it's okay, I don't know. Calcium Plus. If you're taking Exgiva to help your bones absorb calcium, you need to be taking some calcium supplements. So this one here is from Avocare. I also have calcium supplements from the Black Center. From Dr. Keith Black. He also has supplements that are made specially for him, for his cancer patients. Probiotics from Avocare. The Black Center, Dr. Keith Black, he also has his own brand of probiotic that he has formulated for him for his cancer patients. He recommends all these supplements. I don't necessarily get them all from him, but I do take them. And it helps you get some water down. Here's the Hawapanapano. got some Melrose oil. Young Living Melrose. It says it's an exclusive blend that brings together 4 of the rich aromatic essential oils for a uniquely fragrant experience. Combining the skin supporting properties of tea tree, melaleuca, quinquenervia, it's a Q word, with the spicy scent of clove and herbaceous, something like that. Notes of rosemary. Melrose is a delight to diffuse and a treat when applied topically. Apply it to your wrists, your temples, your neck, desired area to enjoy Melrose's inviting scent all day. So if you can add it to your shampoos, lotions to support the appearance of your skin. You can diffuse it throughout the day. Fill your home with the complex fragrance of Melrose. So I could put it in my diffuser. Wait, first I need to check and see how fast is it coming out. Alright, so Melrose came out pretty fast. It's got the tea tree in it. I don't know if I want this in my diffuser all day. I'm glad I smelled it first. Yeah, tea tree's good for you. Put a couple drops on my head. They say it supports your skin and stuff. Alright, so I can feel it running on my skull now. Just give your head a little massage. Especially if you don't have any hair. You know, you want to keep that scalp like, woo, we got some little hairs down in there. We want them to grow. We don't want to end up with bald patches. So we just got to keep that skull stimulated. If you can't massage your own skull, then get one of your kids to do it. Get over here, Courtney, to massage my skull. Just kidding. If I couldn't do it, she would. Because she's just that cute little kid like that. So this is Manuka. Manuka? Manuka. Manuka essential oil supports the appearance of healthy looking skin, making it a perfect addition to your favorite skin products. Diffuse Manuka, that's what we put in the diffuser to enjoy the fresh scent that is reminiscent of honey, tea tree, and add it to your shampoo, your body wash, or your lotion to reduce the appearance of blemishes. Diffuse alone or combine it with citrus oils such as tangerine, orange, grapefruit for a refreshing aromatic experience. Apply a few drops of Manuka before shampooing your hair to invigorate your scalp. Oh, what did I just say? I put the wrong one on my head. There we go. So we'll put this one on our head. There, it's coming out good. Let it run around a little bit. Yeah, Courtney's liking the hairstyle. Yeah, I just styled it. Right now it's in the Manuka. Yeah, pop the trunk because he's got a big bag of clothes he's putting in. Hurry up. Hurry, hurry. Alright, bye George, I love you. So Giselle always usually brings us some chocolate covered strawberries. Whenever she would make them down at her house, sometimes she would just make them because Courtney used to be allergic to strawberries, and then she got rid of her allergy by using the Wellspring prayers. And so one day we were like, well, maybe you should try eating some strawberries, and she ate a strawberry, and she did not get the hives. So after that, Giselle made her whole trays of chocolate covered strawberries. She made them for us pretty many times. So this stuff doesn't really make your hair oily though. It's like it's oil, but it's not oily. Like if I dropped some Crisco oil on my head, it would probably absorb in very well. So anyway, we got some Manuka on our head. We got some Melrose on my head. I'll put the Manuka in my, let me smell this. First, let's smell this for a little bit. So if you guys got some Young Living oils by now, 3 weeks, you could get a couple oils by now. Could be possible. That one's fresher. We could get the experts over here to tell me what they think about it. Yeah, this one's a really light scent. So this one here, I'm going to put this one in my diffuser. Manuka. Smells like one of the other ones. I don't know. Familiar. Smells familiar. So inside my diffuser, I have a little piece of wool in there. I guess I'll just shorten it up some because I don't want it to get on my shirt. Alright, so I got my diffuser, it's on an adjustable thing. I have a very healthy neck. My neck gets the most oils of anything in this house. It's this little spot right here. Hopefully that gets sucked into my body right away, going through everything. Alright, we can put some of this on our face. So supposedly this is good for your skin. We'll see what happens on my skin. I could feel it running down my forehead. It came out of my hair. Alright. Before I use the whole bottle of Manuka, let's see here. I got this Sheerlume skincare products from Young Living. Sheerlume, I think that's what it's called. Illuminate your complexion with Sheerlume Brightening Cream. Advanced formula combines the perfect blend of essential oils with skin nourishing ingredients to visibly brighten and balance the skin tone, unveiling a more radiant, youthful looking glow. Boy, who wouldn't want that? Apply a thin layer of this on clean skin, the face, neck, or hands for best results. Use morning and night either alone or under your favorite Young Living moisturizing cream. I don't have anything else moisturizing from Young Living. I made my own little concoction of face lotion out of oils. So this is like one that's already pre-thought about, not just my guesswork. So we'll see what happens. Put it on. There's probably some technique to putting lotion on, but I just rub it in. I always put it on my ears because you want to forget about your ears. You'll have like these really old ears, and then your face will be really young. You're like, oh, what happened to your ears? Alright, so I'm done piling things on my face. Yeah, I got a really greasy, got a serious shine going on. But no, they said it was going to give you a glow. They weren't kidding about that. You gotta give it a few minutes and let your skin absorb things. Rinse it off. Cedarwood. Got some cedarwood. Cedarwood, I think, is a good. You can put this in a little spray bottle, like this one. This bottle is almost empty, so I might as well just add some stuff in here. Pour some. I use distilled water. So there's something about the blue glass. You know, lots of people use blue glass for things. The old time when you used to get those little Vicks bottles when we were little, then in the Vicks bottles, they came in blue bottles, little medicine bottles back in the day were blue. And now they have Hawapanopono bottles that are blue because they know, like, okay, they're rediscovering that blue has a good effect on whatever's inside of it. So I'm going to make this one with some cedar wood. I'm hoping it keeps the mosquitoes off of me. If it'll keep the moths out of your closet, maybe it'll keep the mosquitoes off your skin. I don't want peppermint. We'll use some bug attractor. And actually I have some bug stuff from Dr. Schultz. Because that's one thing, if you have gotten your lymph nodes taken out and now you have lymphedema, if your arm is all puffy from having your lymph nodes taken out, you cannot get bug bites on that arm or that leg. Wherever this lymphedema is, that lymph fluid that's just laying in your hands, like I got it in this hand, if it gets infected, it's like it gets infected, like all that fluid gets infected really super fast. So you can't be getting bug bites on that bad arm. Well, it's not really a bad arm. I'm just saying bad arm, but the one that has fluid, you can't get bug bites on that. Not bad at all. Alright, so that's all I'm putting in here. Shake it up. Every time you gotta use some with distilled water, you gotta shake it up. Smells good. Smell it, Courtney. My test guinea pig. Come on over here. It's different, isn't it? Want to try it yourself? I won't get a bug bite in my face. Alright, so anyway, you can make yourself some little spray bottles. I got this spray bottle from Fruitful Yield. They have a nice fine mist that comes out of them. You just you put what you want in here. Put in here what makes you feel good. That's what we do. We just put in here things that we think will make us feel good. Maybe this time when I put the cedar in there, I'm thinking maybe it might keep the bugs off me a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to test the theory when I go outside. If there's bugs anyway. I was outside yesterday. There was no mosquitoes or anything. So I don't know that I would necessarily wear this shine all day long, you know, because that's a serious glow. Or if I would put some, I don't know. I'll just see what happens. We'll just have to watch. Yeah, it's Courtney said it's the new look, the oily. For what? Yeah, I got it going on. I usually am a trendsetter. In 20 years, you see everybody wearing what I got on. I'm way ahead of the curve. Actually, I have on an Irma. This is an Irma. Here, let me show you. I gotta tilt this down a little. I gotta come over here by you guys. So this is an Irma shirt. It's like a 2X. They make like the greatest shirts for hanging around the house, and I think. Or you can like tie them up. And I got on some leggings. Of course, I got on leggings because the leggings are stretchy. You know, like you can move around in them. You gotta get stretching. You want to wear loose clothes. You want your body to be able to breathe. You want your body to be able to move. You don't want to cut your circulation off if you're trying to heal things. You need all that stuff to just be moving and moving that out. So they make these Irmas that would be a little tighter on your arms, but I just like this color on this one, so I'm like, I really don't care about what size it is. I like the color. I'll find a use for it. So I kind of like the way that it looks like drippy with the paint. Looks like the paint's dripping down on it. I can hear her whispering about me back there. Man, I am obsessed. All right, so we're gonna take some super meal and make a shake. I'm obsessed because these clothes are so super comfy. And that, oh yeah. Can you give me some crushed ice in here? I need a spoon too, since you're in the way. All right, so on the super meal, he says to put in there a quarter of a cup. So I have a Ninja that I'm going to use the Ninja to stir this up. Just give it to me. She's saying my ice is dirty. Well, what's in it? I don't see it. A little tiny speck of something. Alright, so yeah, I don't think that's going to hurt me. So we're going to dump supposedly a quarter of a cup. So I'll do what I imagine is a quarter of a cup. Dr. Schultz super meal is chunky. I should put it through like the grater to show you that. Yeah, I really got it. Here, I'll do this. That it's pretty necessary to put his products through the blender. See, I'm just putting it through here, sifting it. All right. So if you just stir it, it'd probably be really hard to swallow this kind of stuff. So he has all these items are in here, big chunky stuff, lots of different kinds of seeds. And then the other chunks, I don't know what they are, but I'm going to put that back in there. I just wanted to show you why you got to use this one on the blender. We might as well put some Oasis in here. Oasis tastes pretty good, so maybe I'll just make that in a glass. You gotta work?
No, I just had that.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were spending the night over there. Did you get it? Where's the mixer at? on my mixer. Oops. So I'm just gonna mix an Oasis over here. And I don't know, maybe some people would say that's too many products. How can you stomach all them products? Well, I don't know how I would be able to stomach chemotherapy without all these products. Bottoms up. Okay, so the grease on my face is starting to calm down a little. So I'm going to add to the shake some post-workout recovery because I need to recover before I can work in the garden. I know. But after chemo, it's like doing a workout. When you do chemotherapy, you need to clean your muscles out. And that's what post-workout recovery does. It cleans garbage out of your muscles so that you can use your muscles, so that your muscles don't hurt. So don't think that just because you didn't do that much for you, it is a lot. When you're doing chemotherapy, a little is a lot. And you want to clean your muscles up so that they can do more work the next day or more work in an hour from now. So I'm going to put in here some mass impact. This one here is just some amino acids and stuff. This one feeds your muscles, like the catalyst feeds your muscles. So I'm going to put a scoop of that in there because I really want to go out in the garden and dig. And if I don't take something, I'm not going to be able to dig too many holes before I'm too tired. So this doesn't make me feel like I do too much. Because when you have your muscles are fed, then you can do a lot more. It's when you don't feed your muscles that you're not capable of that much. So this here one, these are all AdvoCare products. This one is arginine. What arginine does is it goes through your veins and it relaxes your muscles around your veins so that you could get better blood flow. So if you get all tense all the time, you know, that's squeezing everything. There's Courtney and her omelet. It's coming along just fine. So arginine, mass impact. They have one that's muscle fuel, but I'm not really going to do that much, so I don't need to take muscle fuel. But if I was really going to work out hard, I would do some muscle fuel. So I'm trying to maintain my muscles because I plan on living to be 120 at least. And I don't think I could do that if I'm weak. If I'm already weak when I'm 55, by the time I get to be 100, I don't even know if I'll make it if I'm already weak. Because, you know, you got to keep on going. So you got to stay strong. It's really loud. It's actually not that loud. I don't know why, but it's kind of quiet. Oh, there it goes. Focus yourself. Making a spark. Alright, we have superfood all over the counter. Oh, we gotta stack it higher. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see it. Courtney's laughing because I stack my products up so you guys can see. All I'm doing is I don't want everything to be a mystery about what I got going on here. So I stack up the products so you guys can see that I'm just stirring my spark. So, anyway, I think that my shaky shake is done. Courtney wants some. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong. Yeah, I gotta take your medicine. Look at that smooth, juicy, green shake. It's delicious. It really is kind of good. I'm not lying. Because I put the post-workout recovery shake in there, and the arginine, and the mass impact. It gives it a really great flavor. So Courtney made me an omelet today, so I'm actually going to eat some solid food here. Because when somebody cooks for me, I tell Courtney. What'd you say?
Believe it or not, she doesn't just eat vitamins.
I eat food. I do eat food. And especially if somebody cooks for me, I eat. If Giselle makes potatoes, you don't want to pass that up. Even though like white potatoes are not on your menu, but if Giselle cooks them, it's a different story. All of a sudden they become on your menu because you cannot just pass that up. She only comes over here once in a while and makes us potatoes. So I'm gonna go sit down at the table and eat with the kids. Hawapanapano. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Hawapanapano. Pray for yourself. Bless yourself. Bless everything about you. Bless all the things you want to be well in your life. Bless your children and bless your husband. Bless your wife. Bless your friends and bless your relatives. And bless all your friends on Facebook. And bless all your friends on YouTube. Just spread it around a little bit. It's like butter. Goes on real easy when it's warm. Alright, bye-bye.